I want you to welcome my friend and your friend and our U.S. Congresswoman, Yvette Herrell.
Started because I don't want to forget to say this later. Just thank you. Thank you so much for letting me be your voice in Washington and for believing in me like I believe in you and I believe in New Mexico. So thank you, in case I forget to say that later. So the good news today, got a little bit for you. The Democrats are afraid of you. And they sure want to be. Well, let's face it. Brandon doesn't have any friends in Washington, D.C. I don't know if he ever had friends in Washington. And they've actually done one thing right. There's been one thing this administration did with precision. You know what it was? They got Kamala Harris to Europe. Sad day for Europe, but they finally got her over there. She said she'd never been, so now she's been there. But let's be honest. This administration is so out of touch with America. They're still talking about defunding the police. You know what our new slogan should be? Refunding the police. And while I'm at it, thank you to every one of our law enforcement, the men and women that stand in the thin blue line. Thank you to our veterans. Thank you to our service members, their families. And guess what? Let's thank our pastors who are standing for truth in the pulpit, who are teaching people what truth is, what God's word is about. Let's get more God in government and less government in our lives. That's what this is about. The freedom, what we all enjoy. It's in our DNA. We are born people to live in a prosperous and free life, to stand for what we believe in. And here's the deal. I got a text 3 days ago. I wish I brought my phone up here so I could read it to you. Speaker Pelosi has now asked that the barriers be put back up. Not on the southern border where they belong, but around your U.S. House of Representatives, and every single street into the Capitol, into the offices, and into the complex are closed. You know why? She's afraid of freedom. Because there's a trucker convoy coming on March 1st. She's afraid. She's afraid. You know, she wasn't going to run again. Now she is. Because she thinks normal's coming back. Well, I got a word for Nancy. Normal's not coming back, but Jesus is. And I am so tired for the last year that our nation has been bruised and battered and betrayed by this administration. And on day one, Brandon waged war on America by signing the executive order that stopped the Keystone XL pipeline. And look at us now. Look at China. They are building hundreds of coal-powered plants this year. You know why? Because they're not going to be reliant on another nation for energy. So the best thing we can do, let's start pumping, drilling, exporting oil and natural gas to America and to American allies. Let's secure the border. Let's enhance our economy. Let's build our own military. Let's stop buying oil from Russia, and for God's sake, let us bring the Americans back from Afghanistan. They are still there. Don't ever forget that. Because every day, it's a new crisis. And kind of what Steve just said, it's political suicide. I like to say it this way. It's like being a mosquito in a nudist colony. It's a target-rich environment. We've got to stay the course. We have got to stay united. And I'm just echoing what all these great speakers said right before me. But this is our time to shine. And everybody in this room is going to do their part to help not only change the House majority, but to change the occupant in the governor's mansion. We have to. We have a great slate of candidates running this year. I mean, really we do, up and down the ballot. And regardless of the primaries, we have got to stand united behind our selections. This is going to come down between a Democrat and a Republican vote. Those are the only two that are going to matter. And the only thing standing between you, me, and freedom is our vote and that Democrat that we've got to remove. So we have got to stay united, and we've got to use our influence, and we've got to get out the vote. And here's the truth. We've got great candidates, and ours are ready. They're ready to run. And just a little secret, a Shetland pony never won the Kentucky Derby. Look, our candidates are ready to run. We got to get behind our nominee for governor and put this pony out to pasture once and for all. We've got a chance to take our state back, and it starts with us. I mean, I can't explain enough. It is time to claim our state back. Stake the ground we believe in, get God back in the dialogue, and make sure that we do everything we can. And I'll tell you, the best thing I've heard in Washington, the best tidbit of advice that I heard through the last year was this. Let's go, Brandon. Say it. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. It sounds pretty good, right? Well, I'm going to let Donald J. Trump take care of Brandon in 2024. So I'm going to teach you a new chant today. Ready? Let's go, Nancy. Let's go, Nancy. Say it with me, you guys. Let's go, Nancy. We got to get rid of Nancy Pelosi. We can do it. She's got to go. She's part of the problem. And I would submit to you right now, when we take the majority, she won't be there. She'll come up with an excuse, most likely another plastic surgery gone afoul, but she'll be gone. So listen, let's stick together, and really thank you for believing in me. And I just want to thank my team, because we have delivered for New Mexico, and I can't do it by myself, and I'm so blessed and so grateful. And there's a bunch of them here. I mean, Michael, Rocky, Casey, Caleb, Luke, Lorraine, Kim, Jean. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting up with me. Thank you for serving New Mexico with me. And God bless you. God bless America, and God bless New Mexico.